Why are you suggesting that I'm angry?
No, I want to know if it's something related to the medicine or related
What is? What?
or anything like that. That's all.
If what is related?
That you are feeling a little. Sometimes I perceive something from my patients. I'm perceiving a little bit of irritability or something. But if
Irritability.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to bother you in any way.
Well, I want to understand why you perceive me to be irritable and why that may apparently have something to do with drugs.
Anyway, sometimes the medications has.
Maybe I should be more clear. What about my behavior suggests that I'm irritable or angry is what you said
you're
first.
You're not as interactive, you seem a little bit kind of aloof or something, that's why.
What do you mean? It's not clear to me how coming to my appointment, answering your questions is angry or aloof or irritable.
I don't mean, by the way, I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm just trying to see if you are feeling the way I'm perceiving you, that's all. I'm not being critical in any way. Maybe you're feeling absolutely well, but I'm asking, being a mental health professional.
Yeah, I'm asking about your perception. Where'd that come from? You're in the sciences, right?
Just, you seem a little bit, the facade I'm getting, you're a little bit kind of short fuse or something,
Short fuse?
Or abrupt or something like that.
Did I blow up?
No.
So where is this coming from?
That's what I perceived, I'm sorry.
I've asked you for what it is about that. Do you want me to be speaking more? Do you want me to pull down my mask and show you my teeth like a chimpanzee? Or what were you expecting that you didn't get?
To be able to share how you feel and exchange thoughts and stuff like that, that's all.
Have I not answered your questions?
No, you did.
Okay, so...
I apologize. I really don't mean to irritate you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I really meant well. I didn't mean to.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions. So you read my behavior, which I don't think has changed since I sat down, as somehow angry. That's not okay. You don't get to tell me how I feel and then take actions based on your perception of my own internal disposition. That is the problem with the VA. I never have come into the VA skipping and singing, Disney fairy tale songs, because the VA is kind of a messed up system. Do you have to use the VA for your healthcare? So you don't know how it is, do you?
I suffer with it every day as a doctor, yeah.
So maybe
my patients, it's a process. It's not easy.
So I'm not a psychiatrist, but I would think that helping your patients doesn't include putting them into emotional categories that help you understand something that you're feeling that then gets projected onto us.
Okay. You make sense, and again, my apology. I'm not going to argue with you. You are 100% on target, and I just asked. I thought maybe that will help you to vent out about something that is irritating. And you did.
Oh no, I don't think you understand. Vets don't get to vent. Vets don't get to vent.
Okay.
So I'm going to answer your questions, which I have. Is that correct?
Correct.
So I really appreciate it. Unless you're actually a therapist, and this contains some doctor-patient something, please don't put your perception on me, because that already happens at the VA and everywhere else. It's not appropriate, and it's unprofessional.
I agree. And again, I'm sorry.
Now, I think that maybe you were put on the defensive because I said, which is my memory, that you prescribed me Cymbalta. You told me 20 milligrams. I got that in the mail, and then all of a sudden I got 90 pills. And when we spoke about it, I asked you about it. And then, after I got a full pill box, then you said, oh, we'll go up to 40, and then maybe we'll try 60. And as I said when I sat down, that seemed really weird. So I took a while to start building up from 20 to 40, because the only explanation that I could have that made sense to me was, well, maybe you, the VA, has to get rid of these pills. Instead of having told me from the outset, which I had to discover through WebMD and Google, that 60 is a regular baseline for Cymbalta, you never told me that. on the phone or no, I think this is the first time we met in person. Is that correct?
Yeah, it seems like it, yeah.
So when you tell me after the fact, it seems like you're trying to cover your ass. And so my lack of trust in you as a representative of the VA, which is responsible for killing almost as many vets as it helps, is perfectly reasonable. Maybe that's why you perceived my straightforwardness as anger.
I think you're right on target, yes. I agree on that. And I'm sorry if I mispresented anything, but listen, I know saying sorry sometimes is not helpful, but I really am. I don't mean to ruin your day or create an issue that is not meant to be.
Yeah, road to hell.
Yes.